Okay, all right. Welcome everyone. Got another stream tonight. Tonight we're going to be mixing it up, moving away from Yoda Data Vault and spending some time playing Asajj Green. So the villainy green shell is something that I've played a lot in previous sets, and it's something that I wanted to explore this set. So the typical green shell in that I use is has ramp and then has basically a very large top end. So in this case, we've got a few Avengers, two Devastators, and an Annihilator. The thing about the Sarge unit is that the ping damage, do one damage to a friendly unit and then hit an enemy unit in the same arena. That's quite useful. So I've been previously using Iden for a lot of these decks, but this time I wanted to explore something different, especially with a lot of the decks out there doing a lot of indirect damage. Jango doing its damage. The advantage of Asajj is that we can end up with some very fast, very big grit units that can hit quite hard and end a game quite quickly. So that's what I wanted to experiment with tonight. All right, so I've got this loaded in Swoo stats. We should have no stats. We got one win, so I quickly did a test before this. So let me clear that. What we're aiming to beat is our Yoda record. So our Yoda record still sits at 80%, 16 wins, 4 losses for our previous two streams. And we're practicing here for trying to discover a deck that we're going to play at planetary qualifiers and at Worlds, hopefully. All right, so let's find a match. No matches in there. Let's just create a match and see who will join us. There we go. So we're straight into a Sabine Yellow. So we're going to expect quite a heavy space presence, which may suit us. Yes, so we've got a Pershing for turn 1 play, into a resupply, into maybe a No Glory, or well, I think we keep the Walker, we get rid of the Avenger and the Iden. An ideal start for us would have been a space unit into Iden, but let's see how we go with this one. We might be able to draw some cards with Pershing. We can also do some pinging or whatever he plays down on the ground too. Just going over the deck as well. We have got only a ground sentinel. I was exploring before about changing some of these assault frigates and that to the space sentinel, because it is quite a good play if you can flip out into a space sentinel on the leader deploy. Okay, all right, we'll just claim here. I expect a space unit, maybe the 2/3 bounty one. No, we've hit R2. Okay, and then we've picked R2 back up. Okay. We've got Super Laser Technician. Typically, the play with Pershing and all that would be to put Technician down and then ping him, but with the way that Asajj works, we can get a free ping on that Technician at any time. So let's draw and see what we can hit. Yeah. Let's go Super Laser Technician. We'll ping it, and then we'll play the Enforcer. This is a bug on here. I should not have been able to hit that escort up in space. It works for the majority of the time, but when there's one unit left, it shouldn't ping. It should only ping in the same arena. It automatically happens. Okay. Taking a lot of damage to start with. So our options are could play a frigate, ping that, but it's not really fair because we didn't deserve it on that one. So I think what we want to do is get a resupply. Well, we have another 2 spare resources, which really doesn't suit any of these either. Maybe we do play the frigate, but we're not going to get a Asajj deploy. Let's just bank days. Let's just see what we get with Pershing. Another resupply. So we're ramping really heavy. Could resupply here. Deploy. Could hit that frigate. I think we have to hit the frigate. I won't ping the unit because I would have just assumed that I would have already pinged it. Yep, we're in a bit of trouble now. We can no glory at next turn, but yep. Okay, so we can block the ground, but is it too little too late if we do that? I'm going to stop 4 damage. It's going to hit for 8. I think we have to. Only got out of control in space. I think we may have been better off suited to go for a space unit to start with. Try and get as much damage in as we can. Okay. If I deployed it as a pilot, how much would we be hitting for? Be hitting for 8, 12 next turn, plus 5. Plus 5 this turn. 6 this turn's 12. It would be very close. So we do 5, 8, 12, do 6 this turns 18, 9, 18, 24. That takes us to yeah, I think we're going to be just that little bit out. This is what I mean about the explosive damage. We are literally, we can clear the board now. We are literally, we can do 14 damage here. We're 2 off lethal just by attacking because Asajj can do 1 damage to herself. We can actually clear the board 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops, hang on. Press reset turn. Get this right. 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. So that should wipe the board. And he has to basically, for a cause here, for exactly 4 damage. Yeah. We can hit in. And we pulled that one out by the skin of our teeth, that one. That's what I'm saying. Unlike a traditional control deck, this one does have some explosive plays. The deck link for it will be in the description of the video. All right, let's see what we've got next. No one, so let's just create. Okay, so we're up against Count Dooku in the form of Gar Saxon. Okay, so we have got an Onyx Squadron Brute, which is handy. Hybelon's no good in this matchup. I think we ditched the Hybelon and the Annihilator. We've got the Brute into Power the Dark Side, and we've also got a No Glory. But let's keep that. Trying to mulligan, no. So yeah, this deck has some extremely explosive plays with Asajj. But yes, I am experimenting. I really like the Defense Walker. I think the Gar Saxon Gauntlet might be worth swapping out maybe a Corvus or so. Because in that game, if we'd have been able to put the Gar Saxon Gauntlet and have Asajj deploy into it, would have been quite nice. Okay. All right, well, let's claim. See what we get. A super laser tech would be good. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't cross arenas, even though it did happen in that last game. But it's deal 1 damage to a friendly unit, deal 1 damage to an enemy unit. The same arena. Okay. We are playing blue-black, so we have to be really careful about loading pilots up all on one unit. So I think we do ditch the Interceptor Ace. We can power the Dark Side, and then we'll have an Inferno 4 next turn. Let's go with that. All right. Because our top end should be bigger than his. The overwhelming barrage is okay. Let's ditch the frigate because we're going to play Pershing and the 4. But because there's a lot of shielded units, the barrage isn't as good, so we're going to have to like try and ping away to get rid of those shields. So I think we go Inferno 4 first, see what he plays. See which one we need to ping down. Okay, so he's going to attack there. Let's go Inferno, see what we've got. All right, a resupply is decent because we can jump straight into Asajj. Let's keep that. Give us an option there. What could we expect him to play here? 7th Fleet. What else has he got at 4? Okay, that's new. Star Viper. Okay. All right, so let's play Pershing. Let's ping the shield off the client. Damage. Okay. Not great. Wow. Okay, he did that. Let's see what we get. Cool. Okay, I think we can jump into Asajj here. We can use Asajj's ability, ping one off. Okay, it's going down there. Let's damage. How greedy do we get here? Let's go halfway. Which one? Inferno 4 or the Brute? We may need the heal, so let's go into the Inferno. Hit base. Choose a friendly unit to damage. Right, if there's a takedown here, it's not good. I've got the no glory for the Boba4. What did he do? Bounty ability has been chosen on. Let's make him work for it. Okay, we have got a healthy barrage if Asajj can survive this turn. Let's just claim from there. Barrage. The board here. It's going to take us a 10. So I would do 7 there, 1 there. My super laser tank, and then we'll be able to play the Devastator. And after. Us hitting would take him to 23. But then we would lose to here. Okay, that is interesting. The no glory. No, I think we just clicked it. Run a strike. What have we got? Power the dark side. Probably don't need it. A Corvus. No, we're really looking for Avengers. Go in there. We'll drop the Technician. Okay, you'll probably move the shield over to the client. And we can burst it with laser tech. Okay, no. Oh, wow. Okay. We have our choice. So we can't play an Avenger, he'll get rid of the client. And then he'd kind of be forced to try and deal with it. This is when played when defeated, though. Yeah, let's get the Avenger. We also got the ping to ping some of these shields off. Okay, well, if he's going to do that, let's. This is why I like the ability of Asajj. Wouldn't have been able to do that. He could have just. We didn't have that ping. He could have just ran in for a free trade. Okay, we'll hit him for 2. And we'll claim. And that's a great draw. Now, as a Snoke, we can play that down. Really start to clamp up his board. Can't power. Because we've got that Technician hanging around. Waylay. Into power. Okay. All right, so we've got 10 here. I think what we can do is super laser tech just into the walker. Or we've also got the no glory. And then play tech Inferno for no glory. That's a good trade for us, even to get rid of that Snoke. Get to waylay and then power. Alright, we put the Technician back out. We can then play the Inferno 4. Put Vader on top, put the tech on the bottom. We can ping here to take the shield off. And we can no glory the Iden. Okay. We'll just keep it at 10. Okay. Let's hit into. Oh, we don't even need to hit. This is the good thing about Asajj is that I can just ping, take the shield off. I've got the Devastator. Don't lose my units, and I'm just pinging shields. Let's see what he plays. He might play something on the ground. We can ping across to it. Yep. All right. Even the Inferno. The first light, we play one first light. We can pull out of our row to it's just Avenger here. Probably overloading the board, but I seriously doubt that he has a super laser blast. We can ping this shield here. Sure, we can play Pershing. Okay, so we've had 2 matches and we're now 2 from 2. All right, refresh. We're going to try Lando. Lando is an interesting matchup because they have a very good top end, a lot of shields, a lot of value that the Lando. We don't have first turn play. We do have a super laser tech. They are a bit slower. We could go first like Corvus, gets resourced, super laser tech, turn 2, ping to go straight into the Corvus, deploy into the Corvus. What does that mean for... I think we can do slightly better. Well, it's not better. Ace. Definitely the no glory. The Banshee is really good at pinging units. Snoke is really good as well. And I've got another Banshee, so let's... You don't want to see him have cool or something like that early on. Let's see what he's got. Space. Yeah, okay, let's just claim. Okay, so we've got... I think we need the item. We'll just keep pushing here. Try and really ramp up to where we need. We'll play Super Laser Tech. See if he hits it or not. Oh. We can ping there. Jump up. I think we need to. Let's just claim the initiative here. We may play a Village Protectors, and if he did, okay, Sabine's tie. And so now we can kind of just run into it. Ramp. Would have been great if we'd have been able to put him into some kind of ship, or into a ship. I also had to play sometimes where you Asajj is very well damaged and you play the Corvus and you just pick them straight up. Okay, they're going to pass. Why would they pass? If they had a perilous position, they probably would have already played it. Let's hit in, see what they got. Takedown, it's fine. Okay, we can just power this one. Or we can... Yes, let's power the Masterpiece before Chewie gets out on it. And then resupply. Power. What we're after now is really our big top end, and Annihilator would be great against this kind of deck to knock out all the Lukes in the deck. So we resupply again. Didn't get to do the shields. Okay, let's claim. Put the Brood down. We've only got one Super Laser Blast in the deck, so we do need to keep it for once. If things get out of control and Lando gets deployed, that's when we need to keep it. Again, Asajj is so good here. We're going to be able to ping and take out a unit on the turn we deployed. Okay, that was clever play from him. And let's claim, but why didn't he use Lando's ability to do that? At least put a shield on. Alright, let's claim. Cool. And now we can devastate her. These. Let's get rid of the Inferno. Now we're at top end. We really don't need a resource unless we pick up a an Annihilator. Okay, so we may put Lando in here. We've hit a Luke. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. He'll probably deploy Lando to the ground. And if he does, we can probably just Super Laser Blast. Doesn't. Okay, we can kill Luke here. You have another Luke. Okay, we can ping that shield off. He may deploy Lando out. If he deploys the Lando, it becomes 1 damage out of our reach. He doesn't. Strange. Let's just put the Interceptor Ace in here. And resource the Super Laser Tech. All right, what do we got? I have to hit it before. Do you want to undo? I don't know why he's not using Lando's ability, because this should be shielded. You want to undo? I mean, if it's shielded, we're just going to ping it anyway. Well, like Devastator now is hitting for 18. All right, we have another Devastator. We can ping here, take out the Hera. Good to go. So I think this surprises people, this deck, of how much damage you can put out quickly. And I think when you're playing it on the tabletop, where the numbers aren't printed out like this, it will even surprise them even more, because they have to calculate what the actual damage is on there. All right, let's hit in again. We can kill that Fleet Lieutenant. If he plays a Lando, we can kill the Devastator. Okay, he's going to play Luke, which dies to the Snoke. I think we just devastated that one. Okay. Never deployed Lando. He messed up on playing some of the shields. Not that it matters against Asajj as much. Okay, 3-0. Had a Lando. Do we have Boba first up? It must be due for a Jango or something. Oh, we had a Sabine Yellow first up. And Ackbar. Okay. Let's hope for our Snoke in this game. I'd like to mulligan. No. I think we keep this. It is extremely greedy. Do we keep the Annihilator, given that we're going to ramp this fast? What can you do against the... We play Hybelon first turn. We'll probably play a Droid or something. Something small that he can tap with his... Okay, we're going to get super greedy this game. I won't damage it. Let's put a little bit of pressure on. The Frigate or the Walker. He's going to come out on the ground. Let's keep the Walker. Okay, we're going to get tapped here. That's fine. We'll play that out. I don't know how good power is in this matchup because he's going to generate quite a few tokens. So let's keep the Iden. See what he does. Cunning. Okay. Probably going to bounce the exhaust and give a +4. Sure. Okay, let's get Asajj out. Deploys a unit. We hit in here. Next turn we can play the Walker and really knock the experience up on these. Now we've got that play where we can pick up the Corvus. Let's get rid of the Iden, I think now. Pick up the, put the Corvus down and pick up the Asajj. I'd say the Asajj is getting tapped here. He can only tap non-leader units, so he can't tap the Asajj while he's out, so he's going to exhaust it. What are options? Options are we could Corvus, we could just... Let's Academy Defense Walker. Boost everything up. We can then hit with the Asajj next turn. And then potentially pick it up in the Corvus. Hit him for 7. See what he bounces. Exhaust 2 units. Okay, let's out of the dark side. Get rid of one of them. We're going to cop 7. When I was thinking of if we move it up, it's going to become what? +3/+4. Be 9. I would ping that shield too. All right, let's pick it up. Surprise strike, yes. Okay, well at least we took the risk, but at least we wiped his. It didn't end up on our base that damage. All right, so we can kill Ackbar here first, I think. Kill Ackbar. Okay, going to get the first light. No, it's fine. Let's do 1 damage here. We can trade if we need to. Next turn we devastate, and then we play the Annihilator. Circa. Which one? Turn this unit, needs upgrade. Right, let's kill that one. I'll give him a card. Okay, let's claim. We could barrage both of those. The Vader will keep the super laser just in case, but I'm going to lead with the Annihilator here. He could tap us and then play home 1 here. It's not going to matter, I don't think. Let's just do 1 damage there. What is the home one? 7, and then 2 for that. Okay. Yep, let's go. Okay, 4-0. Just create a game. Okay, we haven't hit a Jango yet. Let's see. This is the one we're going to have to be very careful about building too much up and just getting it tapped down. Ideally, we want some ramp. Okay. I think the Enforcer goes because we're going to play Pershing. Avengers could, but whether this game goes to that late, I don't know. Okay, this is where it's so good. I'll just be able to ping that now. Damage. And it's the same with here. Like I'll be able to just ping it. Like he can hit. Then I'll just be able to ping it, kill it. Yeah, I won't get a card, but Devastator. Or a barrage. Get rid of Devastator. Wow. Okay. I'm going to make him use the TarkinTown now. Wow, it's just going to let me keep drawing. So I'll just power here. I don't know why he didn't TarkinTown it. We haven't hit any ramp yet, which is an issue. I would have liked to get that power as well for play intercept ace here. Play as a unit. It's a pretty weak turn. Let me claim here. We'll take the card draw. Now we get our ramp. Draw. Not bad, because we've got 2 plays there. Yeah. Tapped. That resupply. Brute. We can now, we deployed up into it, it becomes a 5. The Jango, we can 7 hit. Most important thing is get rid of Jango. We deploy to the ground, the barrage is not going to be enough. Deploy. Yeah, so. If we deploy with the unit, he'll deploy Jango. We run into it. Let's deploy the unit. We run into it as well. We are in a tough spot here. So I think we're just going to ping the shield off here. I can hit that tech. Let's ping the shield off. We hit the tech, it means next time we can Avenger. If we were to Vader, what do we get? When a friendly unit deals damage, that it won't affect us. Hitting in there. Hi Vader. Play attack. We're playing Inferno and then a Enforcer. Or we can play Super Laser Tech. We can play Super Laser Tech. We do have no glory for this matchup. So even if he does play a Ruthless, Houndstooth. That I was not expecting a Houndstooth. Hit for 7, that clears his board with Vader. Rose double blue when I only just saw that message. Choose a target here. 1, 2, 3, 2. In terms of double blue, I have been experimenting with Obi-Wan double blue using the Death Star plans. It is quite a fun deck. I have not seen people run this Houndstooth in this deck. Okay, so we just Avenger that one out. Pretty decent position. What can get us is the Avenger, not the Avenger, the Devastator. Okay, I'm gonna hit base first with that one, and the Super Laser Tech. I can just ping. The next turn I hit the Avenger in. Hopefully Vader. We have the No Glory in case the Devastator pops out. I like Rose for the same reason I like playing CAD. People just hate the tricky stuff. Yeah, exactly. They don't count for the ability because they don't play it much. And you know they're used to playing against Jango and those type of decks. And it's the same with Asajj here. Like I've won a lot of games because they've not accounted for the burst potential of the grid. When I read one of the developer interviews about Rose, they said they had to tone down her ability because she was too powerful and limited, and it is annoying that you have to attack first and then heal, but yeah. This guy may have left. Let's see. Don't know if the Houndstooth are working out for him. The cat is very strong. Cat TarkinTown is very strong. This set, it's got some new additions and that, so I expect it to win a PQ or at least be in the top 4 in a few. Okay. So one of my losses the other night when I was playing Yoda was against the Cad TarkinTown. Had too much value. Yeah, with green you can get the ambush. That's right, the ECL. Let's see with Boba. I don't think we played a Boba. No. Right, we've played. We haven't played a Han Green. That's what we lost to the other night. So let's see what the Han Green's got. That 3 weeks of Rose might cool it for a bit. Yeah, the CAD is very strong, so I would recommend just updating your list for that. It's going to be a good one. This set, I think. Let's get rid of. Let's keep the Vader. Yeah, I hit a Rose showcase this set, so I always take it along for limited. I've bought a Piett one, and I've got a Lando one on the way, and I am after an Asajj one. If I can get it, Rob beat me out to it. Okay, so we have got a. I think we ditch a Vader here, so we can ramp resupply as well here. Need no glory. Yeah, I think we do. Just resupply as well. Yeah, he's going to play blue leader here. Quite good. Bottom for that one. No, I think we need. We can get a ramp. The Rose Showcase is worth not much at all. Trading stuff for Rose Showcase. It's like someone was selling for $60 the other day. Kind of needed to keep that. I may just have to power that and. Yeah, I have to get rid of the Avenger, I think, here. Yeah, the showcases, they've definitely gone down in price with all the Carbonite being pulled, but there are some ones holding value, like the Boba is very rare from what I can see. Okay, our best case here is if he does go and pull a Chewie or something out on this Falcon, thinking that it's going to be protected. We've got the No Glory, which counters that. Okay, I think we just claim here. He'll come in and hit Pershing for 4. We'll have 1 health left. He'll give us 1. No, we won't have any. He'll be able to kill it with the hot shot. Which unfortunately makes our leader flip. Very vulnerable here. We don't play rivals. Yeah. It's pass to start with. You should hit him with Han. Deploy here. If he plays the other Han unit, we'll just no glory it. If he puts a Chewbacca on the Falcon, even better. Or he could hit a U-wing here. Yeah, I've had some really funny interactions with I call it. Kind of blows it out for him. With Hondo and Obi Blue. Stealing lightsabers. I play the Death Star plans. It's a really fun deck. Okay, let's some damage on the tech. That way, if he wants to run in, can. The Corvus is interesting because I can pick it up, but I think in this situation, I want a Sentinel. Yeah, this grit messed him up playing that tech there. Okay, it's going to run in the other Han and kill that. Yep. Okay, so we can play the Vader. And we can play a... What can we play? We could play a Super Laser Tech ourselves. Or we could play a Pershing. No, let's resolve. Okay, leaves Han with only one, so he has to clear both of them, otherwise we can just use Asajj's ability. Honda hasn't been firing up, but most people are busy playing pilots, not normal upgrades. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of shields in that as well, but the thing with the Death Star plans, you put it on a unit, they'll prioritize attacking the unit, and then they'll put it up in space or something like that. If you've got Hondo out, you can just steal it back, no problems. And it gives you that kind of a big jump. That's the only deck that I've seen so far that's used the Death Star plans to any effect. Okay, so we've caught up a little bit in this game. We'll deal the damage here. I probably could have just run it in, doing it that way. Okay, we can then play Snoke. Could get, if he's got another Chewie, we might be in a bit of trouble, but never tell me the odds. In a green deck, Han Green. I've seen that in the new Han. It's all odd, but what did we lose? We lost 3 cards, so we contributed 2 damage to that. He contributed 3. Bit of direct damage in the Han Green. It's not a bad card. Alright, so we can Walker to start with. I've still got the power. The other play is to go Corvus Iden, but he's got waylays and that's no. I think we just protect the Snoke. Okay, so we lost it. So let's play that down. If we play something here, at least we've got the power. Yeah, we're being waylaid. That's hit for 7. Has he got something to run into it? A blue leader. Yeah, that's a very expensive trade for him. So how many waylays have we? He's got a commandeer. 1 waylay so far. So let's claim. Oh wow. Okay. He could be in a bit of trouble now. I think we drop the Corvus. See if we can get an Iden on one of these big ships. Okay. See what he plays. Yeah. We've got more cards in our deck left, so I don't know why he flipped the card either then. He flipped the Chewie for some reason. Okay, Well, he'll just claim. Then he get up to 10. He's only got one card in hand. Yeah, don't think this is a well optimized list. Get rid of the power now. Let's make sure that dies. But a Luke. Well, I've got the answer for Luke. I've now taken all the Lukes out of his deck, which is only one. That would be got out of Ewing that can match an Annihilator. Just waiting for him to pick what he wants from Ewing. Let's have a look at our stats. It's this one here. Yeah. That's back on. He's DJ Dust. So let's just go for the win. Put Iden on as a pilot and hit for 15. We could have went for the win there. If we had it pinged first, played the Walker, then put the Iden on, it would have been set. Let's take his that away. Yeah, we messed that up. That could have been a finish that last turn. Just ping it first, play the Walker, then put Iden on. We would have hit the 16. Okay, that's game. And we move to the 6-0. 4 to go. All right, Strong Green. ECL. Could be getting hit. Oh, here we go. Piett Red. Gets a lot of capital ships out. We could be in a lot of trouble pretty quickly. We've got 2 resupplies. And some big ships. But he's going to hit his big ships before we do. So let's mulligan that one. We're after some card draw, which is we've got the Inferno for cycling. I don't think the barrage is that great. I think we keep the Avenger. We take the Brute. Let's get rid of the Beta. It's probably too aggressive. Alright, let's keep that on top, put that one on bottom. That is a very good draw in terms of the super laser tech. For the barrage for now. Get in for 2. Don't really want him ramping quickly. Ditch the Corvus. He's going to hit in 2. We want him to hit with that. We want him to, yeah, we want Piett to come out. Let's go 2 to there. 2 to there. Not what we wanted. We may have to do it though. Just get that Pershing out. Wow, he did. Why would he not run in there? I can. Now, could get hit by an Aquadin here. Let's draw into Inferno. It's not good. If we do flip into it, that makes me think he does not have. He does. Yeah, the Quasar. Just about to think, oh, maybe I should have kept that barrage. Probably going to get barrage back here. Devastator. He's going to put 4 damage somewhere. Put it on Asajj. Wow, he did. Okay. That is a certain play. 10. Now we could. Let's take that because I don't want him running in there. It's 5, 6. That's 1, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, we can kill this Quasar. 5 there. That kills that. That's 6. We can put 4 on the here and we can run in our one of our small ties into it. Yeah, that was crazy play. What is this? 2 damage from a base. We want to. That's good to cycle those. We did not want to see those. Then we just hit the base for 10 here. And we pass. Okay, we're in Snoke level. Next turn we can start hitting the Avengers. Be nice to see an Annihilator. Yep. We can now glory that one and hit him for 2. Let's see what his next big ship is. It's just going to big ship battle now between the two of us. Yep. Would have been good to glory that one. Vader's very good here as well. Got the grid. Let's the ace. And put 1 damage on here. Got a no glory here as well. What's he going to do? He's going to barrage. Avenger. This is now becoming a big shit battle. This is. He has to answer the Avenger here. And he can't. 7 zip. We got Sabine. Okay, let's try and play against everything. Don't know how this match will go. From playtesting, it's been very 50-50. What are we doing? Sideboard or something, are we? Ready. Okay, Hyperline Forcer into Super Laser Tag. Would you like to mark? So we've got that into that. Two Devastators we can get rid of. Or we get rid of a Banshee. I think the Devastators. Would you like to mulligan? No. Banshee, if we could get Asajj onto a Banshee, we might be able to do a fair amount of damage against him. It's possible because his Super Laser okay, so we've got resupply. So we played the Super Laser Tech this turn. Then we 3, next turn we 4, and we 5. We really need to deploy to a vehicle. We really got to avoid the ground here. Okay, going to damage there. I just don't want to be ran into something. Yeah, like that. You can have the card. We'll play the Super Laser Tech. Claim. The choice is going to be, do we Banshee or if we resupply this turn? Because we could resupply into the Brute. And then we can deploy straight out to there. Yeah, let's go that path. Yeah, let's hit there. Magic's going to ping now. Okay, we will then damage. There's a Darksaber. We're in for a lot of damage. Hit Brute. Resupply. Trouble is if we just deploy here, kill one of these, we're just going to get ECL'd. hour later. Alright, let's take the damage. We'll keep the okay, I'm getting asked to lose a card here. Who's the brute? We're in trouble here. Let me discard a card, that's fine. Oh man. I forgot about Poe like that. That is crazy. Okay. I imagine we're getting hit in here. Actually didn't work out too bad for us because we have a no glory, only results. Or do we go straight into Snoke here? Straight into Snoke, he's gonna have to kill it. With Poe. Let's see what he plays. The Palace, he's going to attack into there. Okay. For a cause. We just claim here. That I really forgot about the Poe hitting the upgrade. That crushed us. That was a great draw off the top though. Wow, for a cause, 2 in a row. He'll reset his hand now. We'll hit into base. See what we can do. I will put 1 damage on the brute here, just in case we are close like this. We're 1 hit now. He needs something to do 2 damage at once. And it's a wrecker, which he doesn't have. But, okay. So let's think about this. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's game. Wow, skin of our teeth. I don't know if we played that one right. Think about my time again. I would not have deployed Asajj up to the ship. Yeah, it's Sabine is always 50-50. Yeah, it's crazy. Playing against it, still strong. It's been strong every set. All right, 8-0. We've equaled our best now, so if we can get 1 more win. Right, I'm going to play a Boba. Yeah, that's a good win. It was close. It's one of those ones that goes either way. And but he hit 2 4 causes like back to back, which when you can do the order of the cards like you can, that's the way it goes. All right, let's keep this one. Let him put some damage on the Enforcer. Get rid of an Iden. We get rid of a power as well. We're really after ramp in this game. And just units that'll... We want units like Asajj and that just to soak up the damage. Okay, I'll claim. Let's put the ace down. We can power here. Take 2 of the damage on the Enforcer. And 1 on base. Yeah, hit. Yeah, I playing against Sabine clean. He just plays it every game, every set. Yeah, that's a very early sneak attack. What is it? Right, yeah. Okay. We have to take all of this on base because we're coming to the turn when he's going to have IG, and he would be able to hit our Enforcer, which we don't want. That did a ton of damage. 9 damage, that was. I think we ditch the Iden here. Oh, he's going to quit. All right. 9-0. Last game. Yeah, no turn 4 or 5 play. In hand. Well, it went very, very quick in that sneak attack there. All right, so Luke Datavolt is our final boss. Yes, it was an easy win, that one. Okay, so we've got the Brute into the Ace. We need to keep the the Glory one as well for a Chewbacca, so we don't get blown out. Yeah, it looks fine. It would have been good to have some kind of ramp here, but you definitely have to try and control space against Luke. To on the ground. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. I think we ditched the pilot here. Technician. There's an argument to ditch the power of the dark side, but sometimes it can be the only way to get rid of the Luke when he's in a big ship. We don't run Rivals 4 in this deck. Okay. Sometimes I think they forget Asajj's ability. Maybe that's all he had to play was that. He claims here, we'll just ping. He has an attack with the fighter. Can't kill the brute. We got Biggs. Biggs only costs 1. Okay, so let's claim. We'll run the brute into it. We've kept space relatively clean. We don't need the Enforcer. This is an Asajj turn. We can get Asajj out. Yeah, in terms of deck awareness and that, I was I was talking to Matt and Clint and that about it, and we're trying to organise a bit of training this set so that we can get a little bit better, so we can work on those type of things like team play, the decks, and that's. You're welcome to join on any of that where we can talk about what we should play and what we shouldn't, and what are the win conditions in certain matchups that we come across. So I play quite a few games and that on here, and it does help, even though some of the gameplay sort of varies in quality, but just aware of what win conditions, and because we're all playing different decks. Like Matt's got Yellow sleeved up. Clint will have Sabine, and then Tibbo's on Jango this set. So yeah, we're all on different things. Do I keep the removal high? I think I do here. I have to get rid of the Banshee, unfortunately. Wow, okay, it's going to help us out there, so we'll hit that for 9. Yeah, it'll be on Discord. We'll try and organise it. Like I'm chatting to Tivi tomorrow about it, and that's so we'll try and organise. Could be like a Wednesday night, Thursday night type thing. Don't want either of those. Okay, flame. We want Fade or we want Snoke? Yeah, and then with your CAD experience, and that'll kind of give us a different angle and that on it too, which will be good. I think we know Glory this one. And then we've got the Power of the Dark Side for whatever he does with Luke. Yeah, Power of the Dark Side, that one. Get in. Got quite a good defense walker play this turn. Thursday night would work. Have the shop open Wednesday and then stream on. Yep. All right. We'll aim for Thursday night. Thursday night's the best night for me as well. And it'll just be all online, and we'll just jam games against each other, against the top meta decks and that we expect to see. Okay. I think this is the first time for a clean sweep, 10-0. Maybe playing this at the 1K. Bad batch, we'll see. This is any indication. I think as a set 4 leader, I think Asajj is quite good. All right. Well, that's it for the gameplay. Are we sending it on to Dean, who I started recording these for? So yeah, and zip. All right then, I'll catch you later anyway. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. And well, I'll reach out on the Discord once we've organised the time for the gameplay. Think of a direct counter. Yeah, I don't know what the counter is for this. I think it's quite strong at the moment. Maybe Sabine, but you won't be able to play Sabine in that 1K. It'll have to be the new leaders and that as well. So I have to find a showcase. All right, I'll catch you later. See ya.